Salam sejahtera and good morning to Doctor and my friends. We are from LPE Group 116. Before getting into our topic today, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Ang Li Fang and my metric number is 203859 from Bachelor Communication.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Bahiyah binti Mohd Farit. My metric number is 204595 and I am also from Bachelor of Communication.
Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nurhana Shafirah from Nazir. My metric number is 202965. I am from Bachelor of Arts, Malay Language and Linguistics.
Okay, today our topic is online classes. Before that, allow me to ask a question. Do you really think online classes are effective? Or perhaps you already have your answer in your mind. Okay, let's keep it as a secret. Shh. Reserve your answer in your heart. And at the end of this presentation, you may have different opinions or you agree with what we share in the slide. For your information, the information that we share today is from the journal articles that we searched from internet. The subject of our presentation is the disadvantages of online classes. So there are four major online disadvantages of online classes during this pandemic situation. Before we make any assumptions, let us understand the term online classes. What does it mean? So online classes involve internet network like our Wi-Fi, mobile data. We can access a variety of learning materials like our lecture notes, LPE worksheets via multiple platforms like our Edmodo, Putra Blast, Google Meet, and YouTube. And online learning also involves interacting process with content, instructors, and other learners like our classmates, either through video lectures or virtual tutorials, or even attending online quizzes or assignments that are assigned by our lecturers or our facilitators. So we have a contradictory opinion when people say online classes are effective. Firstly, we believe that the main problem of causing the ineffectiveness of online classes is the accessibility of internet. Coverage of internet in certain areas, especially the rural areas, is very limited. So it's very unfair for students in rural areas to attend online classes because they have a hard time connecting to the internet most of the time. For example, an article recently reported a female student have to climb up to the tree to attend his exam online in order to get a good coverage of internet. And next, we cannot assume that everyone has the ability to afford the internet at home. For instance, families with lower income and normally with elderly which are not very tech savvy, like the young people in the city, they didn't seek the importance of having internet at home. Therefore, some students couldn't attend their online classes because financial problems is a difficult matter to overcome. Am I right? So, now my group mate Bahi will continue her part. Bahi, please.
Okay, hello everyone. Okay, so the point that I choose for the disadvantages of online classes is assessments are no longer genuine. What are assessments? Assessments are exams, quizzes, and also tests. The things that lecturers give us so that they can determine how well we understand the subject. So online classes does give an advantage to students when it comes to studying or revising for exams, but it sure gives a disadvantage for lecturers or teachers when it comes to preventing students from cheating in online assessments? It is impossible. This is because students can still refer to notes, books, or even get information from the internet, even if the lecturers remind them 10,000 times before the exam started. Just imagine, even if we are having face-to-face exams or physical exams where students have to sit in the exam hall, there are a few students who bring their own helper in the hall without being detected by the examiners. At home, it is much more easier for them to cheat on the exams because there is no one to examine them or to forbid them from doing so. There may be an online assessment cheating detector, but wouldn't it be a bigger cost for the university? And do you think, and I think it also may lead to the increasing of tuition fees when the university finally get an online assessment cheating detector for students, and it can create another problem, which is the increasing of tuition fees. The next supporting details would be students can get help from other people to answer exams or quizzes. There are many people out there that are offering services to do assignments, theses, and even final year projects. This may be beneficial for them, but does it become a benefit for the students? This makes the work from the students not original, and it is not from their own idea. Sorry. Usually, people that offer this kind of services, they are very good in the area of assessment to get so that students can get high mark without even doing it by themselves. The next point is less human interaction. Okay, so as you can see in the slide, the first point is online class does not require physical attendance. Well, it is easy to say that it does benefit students when it comes to attendance or physical attendance, because when we have to go for physical classes, there are many students that are having difficulty on waking up in the morning, or maybe they might miss the bus. But it is an an a disadvantage when it comes to interaction between the students, because online class, like I said, online class does not require physical attendance, but it is hard when it comes to student. Uh, it is hard for students when it comes to having problems with studying or even performing assignments for the subjects, because they cannot ask directly to the lecturers for any suggestions, or it is easy to say that they cannot get a direct feedback from the lecturers. Well, we can ask from WhatsApp or email for online classes, but we cannot get direct feedback. So it may be hard for students. The next one is engagement with other peers or students. This is actually a practice for us when we go to the outside world, because we can when meeting with the other students or friends or our friends, we can practice our social skills with them. So when we cannot meet with the other students or friends, it is also hard for us to discuss about the topic or subject that being taught by the lecturers. Next, I will pass to my group mate Hannah to present her points.
Alright, thank you, Bahiyah. Finally, I would like to know the last disadvantage of online classes. Actually, online classes have an intense requirement for high self-discipline. Online students are forced to be more disciplined when they are doing online classes. Those that remain unpaid could be challenged as their activity cannot be monitored as in class. Because of that, time management and organization skills necessary to stay on top of the work. For your information, online classes consume large amount of time to complete each task and balance the coursework against priorities in a student's life. According to Barcelona Institute and Date Study in 1999, they found that instructing and learning using online formats appeared to be time-consuming. This is due to the large amount of time are required for the student to complete each task compared to traditional learning methods. Therefore, students who inefficient to manage their time between online classes and personal life will be discouraged from online classes. Next, online classes have an intense requirement for high self-discipline as it tends towards procrastination. Why? Because some online students may have trouble managing their workload. For example, the students who don't have anyone constantly urging them on towards their learning goals will lack self-motivation. As a result, the student might procrastinate their online assignments and tasks. In addition, procrastination among students also happens when they are not able to manage their time wisely. Due to this event, lack of high self-discipline continues to be one of the primary reasons why online students fail to complete their online classes. As a result, keeping up with regular deadlines during online classes can be difficult for those who lack high self-motivation and high self-discipline. In conclusion, several limitations are found in online classes such as limited accessibility of the internet, assessments are non-homogeneous, less human interaction, and intense requirements for high self-discipline. Hence, online classes are not suitable for every organization, person, or topic. E-learning methods might be less effective than traditional learning methods. In other words, the learning process is much easier with a face-to-face encounter with the instructor, professor, or teacher. To repeat, online classes cannot fully replace the personal contact with the teacher or the human relationship that develops in a group. Before we end our academic presentation today, let us show you our references that we refer to complete this presentation today. We are referring to a few theses, journal articles, and research from universities. All these references are from credible sources. That's all from us. Thank you for patiently listening to us. We wish you all a blessed day. Thank you.